Build team, assemble!
That was the first time I welded since I was 17.
5 in the morning.
3:32 in the morning. Right.
Seats though. I refuse to fail.
Glass broken.
You are so beautiful to me. No.
Okay, so it's 1:37, actually probably closer to 1:45 in the morning at this point.
Does anybody see my whiskey?
We're a little delirious. Hands are quite dirty. We're dirty. The car's dirty. There's tools everywhere. There's parts everywhere. We're probably missing like half the tools, half the bolts, whatever. But that doesn't matter. You know why? Because this car's about to run. Come with me, YouTube. Come with me. Follow.
Where's my glass at least?
You'll examine. This turbo, quite solidly installed. All the intercooler piping is on. We have everything else on lockdown. Turbo feed is good. Turbo drain is good. All of the spark plugs are insulated. Wastegate is installed. Wastegate is plumbed. Boost controller is installed. Spark plugs are changed to 3 steps colder. Not 1, not 2, but 3, baby. 3 steps colder. Yeah, I'm a little delirious. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning. But you know what? This car's about to run. Chris has some whiskey. So long story short, right now we are about to get a sober driver. That's right, sober. Stay safe, YouTube. To take us to the auto parts store. We're gonna fill this puppy with some oil. I'm gonna do a little magic on the laptop, and hopefully, with any luck, this Mad Jam is gonna fire up, and we're gonna hear this turbo spool.
We should probably put an exhaust and a wideband on.
Yeah, we don't need that. This mother trucker is gonna run tonight. Tomorrow we've got some wrapping up to do. Seats are pretty close to fitting. We've been, well, not we. Let me restate that. This beautiful boy and that man over there with the hat on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jacob. Jacob from Albuquerque. They got the seats super modified and installed.
Back into it.
We got to do fuel pressure regulator to fuel return. But aside from that, this Mem Jam's ready to run, baby. We're ready. All right,
Ooh.
YouTube.
Hold on, one more thing. M5 radiator is installed.
Also M5 radiator.
And look at how fucking sturdy this thing is. Like, are you kidding me?
It is flip-flop and sturdy, boys. There's not a single zip tie, not a single nothing. You know why? Because the M5 radiator has the proper tabs on it to be mounted here. So, long story short, you guys want to put a radiator in your E34 and you don't want to do crap, get an M5 radiator.
If it's better than the stock one.
It's true. Yeah, they're everywhere. Just grab one.
Grab one out of your M5 in your backyard.
Everybody's... Okay, we sound like assholes now. Disclaimer. Do not do the things that we do. Do not try the things that we do. Do not binge drink. It's not good for your health. Do not smoke. Don't drive fast. Don't wreck cars. Don't do burnouts.
Don't do burnouts in the garage. You can do burnouts.
Really, definitely don't do a burnout in a garage. I can
That was
test.
pretty dumb. My wife was not impressed.
We're still not back to
My throat
100%
was not
health.
impressed.
And we had-
I had emphysema for like 4 weeks. Wear safety glasses. Wear your ear protection. Don't do burnouts inside. Really, just don't do anything that we do. Live vicariously through us and let us die early so you can live longer. Cool.
All right. Okay. So team, we're building shit.
Anyway.
That went in the lift.
So Will and I have been working on this, and these two have been working on seats for about the last 10 hours. Don't hate.
Shout out
So
to not measuring. Shout out to drilling things
And
wrong. Shout out to mounting things backwards.
I like shout outs. I like all of Jacob's shout
the
outs.
keys to success.
Glass broken.
Dude, you could have saved
Turbo fill.
I watched you
Fixed.
watch it before it fell.
Intercooler piping finished. Yeah, turbo feed, that's on. Turbo drain. There's no oil in the car,
But we
But-
bought some.
but we have oil. And the turbo manifold is on. The blow-off valve is on. The intercooler is fully mounted. The fuel pressure regulator is set up but not connected. This thing is actually pretty legit. We may be a little faded right now, but this car is actually going to rip some stuff up. No, but really, it's almost done. We got to put some oil in it. It still needs an intake air temperature sensor for the Mega Squirt.
That's all that's left of the car.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that away. There may or may not be some JB Weld on the intake manifold, but let's not discuss that. That's for another time.
I got a little
Yeah.
grinder.
Oh,
happy.
okay, there it is. Chris got a little grinder happy.
This was before I was drinking. Or no, it wasn't.
You were never drinking.
But aside from that, I think this thing is genuinely ready to kind of almost start running and tuning, which we've been harping on for the last probably 4 hours. Because, you know, the later it gets and the more we drink, the less happens.
You are so beautiful to me.
No.
Can't you see? You're all I've ever hoped for. Okay, so it's the same day as all these other videos we filmed,
But it's the next day.
but it's the next day. It's also
Same waking day.
precisely 5:11 in the morning. We're still working.
Why'd you have to say the time out loud?
However, we are doing tuning things. We're ignore the numbers. Not important. Anyway, this car's about to run with a turbo attached to it. There's going to be no boost yet, but it's going to run. That's the point. That's the point of this video. It's 5:10 a.m. Life sucks, but it's also excellent.
And then you die.
Because there's turbo beamers.
True.
All right, and also David Freiberger, Mike Finnegan. I'm gonna say it again. Coming for you, fam. Get ready.
I made a power steering cooler.
Oh. All right, so you good? Are we gonna start?
Sure.
All right. Probably got too much fuel right now.
Starting.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like it just started.
What the fucking hell?
Oh, hold on. Turn it off. That sounds like
Okay, so Chris and I are back for the latest update, and it's good.
And
The
we're
news
smiling.
is good.
We're smiling.
There's smiles. We're a little beat up, a little worn out. I haven't changed clothes. I got stinky underwear on. Socks are sticking to my feet. But, and I also slept in the loft at the shop. We worked until about 7 a.m. last night, or this morning, or whatever day it is.
I polished the car until 8 this morning.
Priorities, right? But it looks beautiful now, surprisingly. Okay, things that have been done that you guys missed out on. I'm sorry, you get a time lapse, but we didn't get to do any in-depth stuff because we had so much work to do. Here, as a matter of fact, here we'll show the old Pete's box list, which we completed today. This is after the wrenching last night, but Mega Squirt is installed. Fuel pressure regulator's in. All the piping is hooked up. Mega Squirt is fully wired. Everything is functioning. Wideband's on. Boost controller's on. Coil is relocated. Seats are in the car. Brakes are almost functional. Clutch is in. The new slave is in. What the heck else did we do? M5 radiator is in. So we're super, super close to D-Day, but we are also super, super close to being done. And the car runs. And I'm about to prove it to you right now, as long as I don't fucking fail. All right. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good.
starting the car and also having a problem with it dieseling. I'm pretty sure the injectors are leaking by. We have it at the right pressure. We've checked everything. I'm pretty sure it's just the injectors leaking. So we're gonna wire a fuel cutoff switch in order to keep this thing from dieseling when it shuts off. I'm about to show you. Didn't do it too bad there, but it dieseled pretty badly earlier.
Yeah, she runs. We still need to see. We still need to put the hood on. We need to bleed the brakes. We need to bleed the clutch. We need to attach seat belts.
It's cold.
We need a fan.
So, the name of the game tonight is go home, take a break, take some much needed sleep after we get a few basic things done. The car needs to drive out of the shop tonight. It's going to drive out of the shop. We're going to take it to Krista's house, base tune it on the way, maybe do a couple of highway pulls if we can avoid traffic. So yeah, thanks for watching, as always, and yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Tomorrow, we are roadkill bound, baby. Woo!